Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I don't usually do this type of videos, but I do consider myself a part of a watch community, especially watch community on the YouTube. And I've been following the story, I've been following the channel and the person in question for a long time. So that's why I decided to address it as well. So as you already heard by now, Anthony Ferrer, Timepiece Gentleman, has admitted that he is in debt of $5 million. And basically he also confessed that the letter that was circling around the internet and also the phone call with his voice on that was recorded, he admitted that it was all him. So just to put a bit of a context on all that, he admitted that he owes $3 million to two people. I think both of them being investors, and then $2 million he owes to his clients, mostly with whom he consigned watches. I don't know what kind of business he was running, but I would assume that he was probably selling watches, as he also admitted, to finance his luxury lifestyle. And consequentially, he probably wasn't to pay back those people. Also, if you've been paying attention to his Instagram account, his private one, so Anthony Ferrer, not the Timepiece Gentleman, he actually went on a rampage in the last few days advertising all sorts of watches, which I don't think he did before. He did, but I wouldn't say that frequently, which in my view actually confirms that he was in trouble. By now, most of it was speculation, but then, things started to come out, and until his video, I wouldn't say that we had real confirmation of what's going on. So another reason why I'm doing this video is to actually give Guy the support. It was really painful to see the guy post this on video, to post this to all the audience that he has, to all the community, and basically just to admit that he hit the rock bottom. There were a few other things that he mentioned as to why this has happened to him. And one of the things that I found particularly sad was the fact that he said that he doesn't have any friends and that he didn't know who to trust. That's like very sad, and that just goes to tell you that money doesn't bring happiness in this world, and that you need to be surrounded with people who care, who are trustworthy, with whom you can confide, and just that are able to pull you through anything that you go through in your life. That unfortunately doesn't justify him and his actions in terms of lying to people that he had around himself, particularly people that were his employees as well as clients. And I mean, those people are damaged the most. Now looking back, I think that last time he actually was in check with reality and basically had his feet on the ground was actually back in Dallas when he was still partnering with Marco. And that's probably because he had a co-owner next to him that also had a view of financials and what's actually going on with business. As soon as he jumped the ship to go to LA, he was his own boss. There was nobody else to control him, to keep him in check, and that's probably where the ship started to go down. It's definitely difficult to see a man get to the point where Anthony is. I assume you watched the video. He doesn't look good. He said that he's drinking himself to sleep. It's for me as a human being, it's very tough to see a person go through things like that. I really doubt that Anthony is going to have any kind of career in luxury watch industry after this. And I also think that it's going to impact gray market dealers as well, all together, all around. However, there was one thing that Anthony said towards the end of the video, and that was that he apologized to everyone. He said, I'm sorry to you, I'm sorry to everyone involved. From my perspective, he shouldn't be apologizing to anyone besides his co-workers, his friends, if he had any, and his clients. Everybody in the watch community was watching his videos and Timepiece Gentleman videos back when he was in Dallas, and we all enjoyed the show. There were people who like to hide behind, keyboards and just hate on other people who seem successful, and they probably couldn't wait to see Anthony go down. And why I'm making this video is to create, or hope to create, a narrative that's not going to be that, that's going to be the opposite. I think what Anthony needs is a few friends that are going to be very honest with him and that are going to try to help him make good decisions moving forward for himself and for any kind of business that he intends to do. I know that he loves watches, and he will probably want to stick with that, but I just doubt that he will have any future in the watch business industry. As far as I'm concerned, I don't need his apology, nor I think that he needs to provide one. I was enjoying Timepiece Gentleman videos. I assume most of you were as well. He doesn't owe me anything. He doesn't owe you anything as well. So to conclude this video, I really hope that Anthony is able to pull through these struggles. I hope that he is able to pay his debts. I don't know how, but I hope that he's able to find a way to do it. I hope that he's able to do it in a legitimate way. And I hope he's able to get his feet on the firm ground again and have a regular life. Demons that he is going through are incredibly tough. I can't speak from my experience because I don't have such demons, but I know that when devil tries to attack you, that it's very easy to get blindsided and just to fall into the trap. The only thing I can say from my perspective as being part of the watch community that I probably can hold against Anthony a little bit is the fact that he created this flex culture around watches. What I mean by that is basically at some point people who wore, I don't know, Mido, Tissot, even Omegas, they were just not good enough. They're just not good enough. You either have Patek Philippe, you have a gold Rolex, or you have Richard Mille, and that started to become a standard for being, part of the watch community and being a watch enthusiast. And I think that's wrong. That's not what watch community is about. That's not what watch collecting is about. That's not what being watch enthusiast is about. But it's definitely not the time to talk about that right now. So I'm going to end this video just by expressing support to Anthony. If you're watching this, I hope you find peace. I hope you're able to go through these troubles. And I hope that you're also able to find some friends with whom you can talk to genuinely and share anything that bothers you, and that are also able to help you go through that as well. I also hope that the watch community will share the same sentiment. Thanks for watching, and guys, I'll see you in the next one that I hope will be a bit more cheerful. Ciao.